And you talked about stick flex, talked about hockey sense, talked about the difference between the girls and the boys game and how to improve the skill areas relative to shooting, and then the hockey sense relative to passing. And he said the one thing that everybody missed out on, there was one thing that stuck out. And he was thankful that I dealt with it at the end. So I'll get my point in. When you talk about stick flex, talk about hockey sense, and Kim, all the wonderful drills you're doing. First thing he said to me, his biggest takeaway, because he's heard everything you've talked about, he's that in tune to the game, coaching junior A, uh, was the importance of stick length and stick grip. If you don't do that, everything else is going to be far less productive than it should be.
So, like on the just one thing to interject on the stick length, stick flex thing, when I was with the Japanese U14, 16, and 18s a year ago, 2 years ago, August, you know, right away I noticed how long all of their sticks were. And, they've got some pretty skilled players. But, we had a couple of chats with the coaches there and that, really they might
Hi,
benefit.
Patricia. It's Sammy Joe calling.
Yeah.
I'm good. Is this an okay time to chat?
Oh, Sammy.
Perfect. Thanks so much for letting me connect with you. This is really great.
The dreaded microphone thing. Anyway, the Japanese coaches were pretty adamant that.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
And they actually encouraged all the girls to have long sticks for the extra flex so they could shoot better. And I said, well, what good is it to be able to shoot better if that's your argument? If you shoot the puck once or twice a game, your best players, you got to handle the puck umpteen times a day game and make a pass. And I said, on top of that, especially in the female game, like the vast majority of goals are scored from 10, 12 feet out. You don't need flex there. You need to be able to manipulate your stick and get the shot off quickly. I think as Sammy made the point last week, and we all know a shot released more quickly, even if it's not as hard, is more difficult for the goalies. But they sort of weren't buying it. But I did a lot of research into the whole stick flex thing, and it's a really big hole in the market. There's not really there's companies trying to design them now, but not really a stick out there that's appropriate for, senior level women. They have to use some bastardized type of male stick, really.
Yeah, Dom talked about that last week, Tim. And when you went to the Flames Community Arena and we taped that, what's that company on sticks? It's long, and they all had sticks long and variations of flex. It's become the flavor of the year, and exactly what you've encountered, Tim. Like, I was there from 95 to 98 and stressed the importance of a right start and stick length, of course, but this is something you have to deal with. Kim's dealing with it in her association with her junior team, and it's a matter of trying to crank everybody back and do what Dom said. Is he's gone down to a 40 flex with some girls with the proper length, and that's great that that's up, but that's the problem. And it